Yeah, once you come out with a SPF that works on our skin, automatically it will work on everybody's skin, Caucasian, everybody's skin. We don't want any white cast skin SPF that's not going to work on our skin, because we are supporting the ordinary too. Dark skin people are supporting the ordinary. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about 5 of the ordinary products that will never come, like it will never leave my skincare routine. And guess what guys, I filmed this video like maybe 5 times, like literally 5 times. Oh my gosh, I filmed it twice before and the video quality was just awful. Like I didn't like it, and I just sat down here and filmed it like 2 times and there was no audio. So this is like the 5th time me filming this video. So I appreciate it, and I'm going to repeat the same thing that I was saying over and over again. Well guys, it's all for you, and it's just something that I love, so I will continue. It doesn't matter how many times I have to do it over. It's fine with me, because at least I get a chance to share with you. I get a chance to express myself, and just, you know, just the enthusiasm that's within me when it comes to skincare, when it comes to makeup, when it comes to everything related to YouTube. Your girl loves it, so it doesn't matter. Like if at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. Alright, so we're going to be talking about 5 of the ordinary products that will never leave my skincare routine. Why? Because I realized that my skincare routine has it has actives, and my skincare routine has hydrating ingredients. Remember that when I started out my skincare routine, I started out with like mainly actives. Like my skincare was really focused on actives, and actives actually worked for my skin, but it was too much actives over a period of time, and I realized that my skin was a little bit oily, and I would have to use like the Salicylic acid serum at the time from The Ordinary to treat the oiliness and to treat the the bumps that I would get because my skin is extremely oily. And also sometimes, because I'm doing a lot of exfoliating, I would get like over exfoliate my skin, and then there wasn't a lot of nurturing and hydration in my skincare routine. So this is the reason why I have started. There was a major problem in my skin when I used the lactic acid. I don't know what was happening. Maybe I was just doing too many things all at once. All right, so I realized that introducing like Korean skincare, they're very like nurturing, very effective when it comes to like hydration and so forth. Because if you look at Korean skin, it's very plump, it's very juicy, it's very youthful, and that's what I want. While I want to treat my problems or my skin problems or my skin issues, I still want to nurture my skin. I still want my skin to look plump, I want my skin to look juicy, I want my skin to look young. All right, so these products that I'm going to be talking about, they're going to these products, the 5 products that I'm going to talk about, they're mainly like actives in my skincare. And while I'm using the Korean products for nurturing and so forth, I still want to include these. And I realize when it comes to the ordinary, like the glycolic acid, it doesn't matter if I have, like for this month, I'm like, okay, I want to use this in my skincare routine, and I put down some Korean products. I'm like, I'm going to use this because this is for example, I was thinking, because it's getting closer to summer, I'm like, I'm going to use the Mandelic Acid on my skin to exfoliate. But yet still, I'm still looking at the Glycolic Acid. Like every single month when I want to try something else, something a little bit more gentler, it doesn't matter what. When my skin gets congested, when it feels heavy, I don't know how to describe that feeling, but my skin sometimes it feels a little bit heavy, and I know that it wants to like exfoliate. I need to do some chemical exfoliation. All right, if I'm not doing physical exfoliation, I do my chemical exfoliation with the glycolic acid, and this has been proven to be like very, very effective when it comes to exfoliating my skin. My skin is very thick, and when it needs to exfoliate, it needs to exfoliate, and I can't really apply anything else on my skin. I just have to use the glycolic acid, and it works for my skin. So I'm like, I love it. I have to constantly chemical exfoliate, and the glycolic acid is not going to come out of my routine because apparently I love it and my skin loves it, and I constantly turn to it for some reason. I don't know why, but I am confident in the glycolic acid that it's going to actually exfoliate my skin to get rid of the dead skin and so forth, and just the texture of my skin that I love. I love that clean, that smooth texture and so forth. Alright, so this will not come out of my routine. Every single month it's there. Every single month it's just there, looking at everybody else. Every new ingredient that comes into my skincare, every new Korean skincare that comes in my skincare, the glycolic acid just sits there and look at them like, I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, so I love it, the glycolic acid so much, and it will never leave my skincare routine because it has been proven to be very effective. Yes. Then the next thing that will never leave my skincare routine, I'm sure you know this product because I've been talking about it, I've been gagging about it for the longest period of time. I like every single video that I make, it's always a feature, the Azelaic acid 10% suspension from The Ordinary. Why do I love this? Because one, it treats my hyperpigmentation, it treats my acne, it treats my dark spot, and it's just so effective. I can use it in the mornings, and it has a matte feeling. But guess what? Your girl has combination skin, so whenever I apply it in the T-zone, it's just perfect for me. Like, apply it in the T-zone, apply my moisturizer, apply my SPF, and your girl is good to go. We're good to go whenever I use the Azelaic acid suspension. And guess what? Azelaic acid from The Ordinary is super cheap. Like $8, $7.90 for an Azelaic acid for this bottle of how many ml? I think this is 30 ml worth of Azelaic acid for $8. Basically $7.90. So basically you're getting 3, 8, 24. You can get 3 of these for actually $24, which is less than the Paula's Choice Azelaic acid or even other Azelaic acid that are currently out there. So this is the reason why I love it so much, and I don't think I'm going to not include it in my skincare routine. Like, I use this a lot. I use it like one tube of this every month because I'm so confident. I am so confident in this product. I am so confident when it comes to my acne. I'm confident in the product here. I'm so confident in the product. So I have 3 tubes coming in right now, and we're not gonna stop using the Azelaic acid. It's too cheap, one, and it works too effective. So it's a win-win situation when you have acne, when you have oily skin, when you have combination skin. Win-win situation. Alright? Yes. So those two, glycolic acid, Azelaic acid, they won't leave my skincare routine because I constantly use glycolic acid, and I constantly use the Azelaic acid. Like, I use the Azelaic acid basically almost like 4 times a week, 3 to 4 times per week, give or take. It depends on what my skin is actually going through at the moment, or during, or at the time. And then the next thing that it will not come out of my routine is the caffeine solution. Why won't the caffeine solution come out of my routine? Because guess what? Caffeine solution currently is the only eye serum that I'm currently using. I'm not using any form of eye cream, and I don't know, it's affordable. So if, for example, you don't want to waste money on eye serum, because a lot of dermatologists, they say that eye serums are not necessarily important, and you don't really need to spend a lot of money on eye serum, because most of your moisturizers, the same ingredients that are in your moisturizer are the same ingredients that are in the eye serum. Alright, but this particular eye serum from The Ordinary is a caffeine solution. It's supposed to help to depuff the eyes. It's supposed to help with hyperpigmentation. It's supposed to help with just the overall plumpness and youthfulness under the eyes, basically. And I have deep set eyes, and sometimes when I wake up in the mornings and so forth, my eyes look a little bit sleepy. Yeah, it looks as though I'm sleeping even though I'm not. So I have like lazy eyes sometimes, but whenever I use this, or after constantly using this, I realize that under my eyes is just very, very hydrated. And then when I do my skincare, I constantly use the eye serum in the mornings, and I just love how it feels overall on my skin and or under my eyes. And I haven't been using anything else, and I've been religiously using it because I just love that feeling. And guess what, it's not expensive, so I'm going to like worry about whether or not, oh, I don't want to repurchase this because it's too expensive, and I don't want to use it because, oh, maybe it doesn't work and whatever and so forth. Like, over a period of time you will see how it works, and it's affordable, so you don't have to worry about feeling stupid that, oh, maybe this eye cream is not working and it's too expensive, because it's like so cheap, and you can actually use it all over your face if you want that plump, radiant look. So I love this eye serum so much, and the caffeine solution will forever be in my routine. And I always have backups. I have a backup of the glycolic acid, and I have like some backups coming for the azelaic acid, and I have backups for the eye serum. Alright, then the next thing that I will continue using, I will forever use, is the alpha arbutin. Like, I paused using the alpha arbutin because I got a serum from Korea that had alpha arbutin, tranexamic acid, vitamin C. So you know that's going to be treating my hyperpigmentation. So I'm like, my alpha arbutin was finished, so I was thinking to myself, maybe I don't have to buy the alpha arbutin from the ordinary just yet. I just want to finish all my brightening serum before I actually start buying more. Alright, so I was thinking also that I could purchase the Inkey alpha arbutin instead of the alpha arbutin from the ordinary, just to try out something new. But after finishing my the serum, because it's currently finished, I have the serum from the Korean skincare Make Prem. It's almost finished, so I have to repurchase the alpha arbutin, and I ordered it, and it's also coming in the mail. So I don't know if I'm going to ever try the Inkey alpha arbutin, maybe sometime in the future, because I hear that it's better than the alpha arbutin from the ordinary. I don't know how true that is, but when I get some money, I'll try it. You know what I'm saying? But for now, I am just going to stick to what I know too. As I said before, if it's not broken, guys, don't try to fix it. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Pretty much. Alright, so the last product that I will continue to use is from the ordinary. It's the niacinamide 10%, 1% zinc. Why do I continue using this? Niacinamide helps me to control, this particular niacinamide helps to control my sebum, the sebum production, or the oiliness in my T-zone. And sometimes that is a major problem for me, because I don't like when my T-zone is oily. You know what I'm saying? Especially sometimes when I wear makeup, it makes my makeup like look weird. Yes, so I love the niacinamide to control sebum, and this niacinamide also has zinc, and the zinc also play an important part in controlling sebum. Usually use this in the mornings. I use this in the mornings when I wash my face, cleanse my skin, add this serum, moisturize, and then I add my SPF, and we are good for the day. If I don't use this in the mornings, I'm using my azelaic acid along with something else, a moisturizer and so forth. But I really love this because it helps to control the sebum, and this specific or this particular ingredient is going to help with that part. And it is also an antioxidant, so it helps to protect your skin, and it also helps to brighten your skin. It's not going to give you dramatic brightness, but it will help. So this is the reason why I like it. I don't usually use the niacinamide in the evenings, because most of the Korean skincares that I use in the evenings, or the essence, they already have niacinamide. The moisturizers that I use are from Korea. They also have niacinamide. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really need to I don't really need to go in with niacinamide in the evenings, just in the morning, because I really want to control sebum. Alright, so those are the 5 products from The Ordinary that I will continue using. As I said before, I have other Ordinary skincare that I use. I have the alpha arbutin plus ascorbic acid, and that is not finished as yet. I still use that 1 or 2 times. I don't use it consistently. And I also have the plant derived hemisqualane. I actually should have included that in the repurchase and so forth, stuff that I will continue to use, because I always use that on my neck every night. Yes, I use it on my neck all the time. Whenever I do my cleansing and in the mornings, I use the plant derived hemisqualane on my neck because it's a dry type of oil. And I also use, what do I use? I use the Mandelic Acid whenever my skin feels irritated. And I want to do a little bit of exfoliation, but I don't really use it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Only occasionally. And I use a peeling solution, like, what? Currently, I'm using the peeling solution once or twice per month, depending on how my skin is feeling. If my skin is feeling extremely congested, I use the peeling solution as a chemical exfoliation step, basically. But I haven't been talking a lot about peeling solution because of my experience, and it was dreaded. Like, I'm scared to use it, and I realized that I don't necessarily need it in my skincare routine, but I love having it, especially when my skin is feeling really congested, because it actually works. It actually works on your skin. It's just that sometimes my skin is not congested, so I don't really need to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already using a lot of like the glycolic acid and so forth in my routine, and my skin is basically okay. So whenever my skin just feels extremely congested, the peeling solution is there, but I don't use it consistently. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So I have various Ordinary products that I use in my skincare routine for specific purposes, but these particular products are always in my skincare routine every single month. So I will forever use them. Why? Because they are actives, they are ingredients that my skin loves, and I will forever use them. Alright, so those are the products that I will forever use or repurchase from The Ordinary. Now let's talk about products that I would love The Ordinary to come out with. I would love if The Ordinary came out with a Tranexamic Acid. Why would I want The Ordinary to come out with a Tranexamic Acid? I have acne prone skin, I have scarring skin. Like, whenever I get one little pimple, it turns into a blemish, and the blemish turns into a dark spot. You know what I'm saying? So I constantly have to have like brightening ingredients to correct or to deal with those little issues that I have. What I realize is the alpha arbutin works very well with the tranexamic acid when it comes to brightening your dark spots or your hyperpigmentation and so forth. So I believe that if The Ordinary comes out with a tranexamic acid, I can pair it with the alpha arbutin, and it can work together, I think, and it would be good. And I know that if The Ordinary comes out with it, it's going to be a little bit more affordable. It's going to be cheaper than the Inkey list, because the Inkey list is already cheap. Theirs is already cheap. But I believe that if The Ordinary comes out with it with a tranexamic acid, it would be like maybe $2 or $3 less. So I think that it would be good because it helps to increase the brightening powers or the brightening effects on your skin. Yeah, so I would definitely love if they came out with a tranexamic acid. Now the next thing that I would love if they came out with is a salicylic acid cleanser. Why would I want them to come out with a salicylic acid cleanser? Currently, The Ordinary has a cleanser that works well for people with dry skin, sensitive skin, and so forth. But people with oily, acne-prone skin like myself and combination skin, we don't have a cleanser. The Ordinary, they don't have a cleanser for us. So I believe that The Ordinary needs to come out with a salicylic acid cleanser, something like the CeraVe, because I don't know, I keep repurchasing the CeraVe salicylic acid cleanser because I realize that it works very well on my skin. Yes, any cleanser that has salicylic acid in it, I think that it works well on my skin. My skin likes it. So I would love if The Ordinary came with a salicylic acid cleanser, something that is that could be in competition with the CeraVe SA cleanser for me. So that would be good. Then the next product I would love that The Ordinary came out with is a moisturizer. Why would I want them to come out with a moisturizer? Currently, The Ordinary, they don't have a moisturizer that is suitable for people with acne-prone skin, oily skin, or even combination skin. That moisturizer that they have is very, very thick, and it can work for people with acne-prone skin, but I think that is a nighttime moisturizer. For example, we would want, like people with oily combination skin, we want a moisturizer that is water-based, that is gel-like, that would be effective in the mornings. So I would want a moisturizer from The Ordinary that I can use in the mornings. Even a moisturizer with salicylic acid or so forth that I can use in the evenings. Yes, so I would love if they came out with a morning time hydrating moisturizer for people with oily acne prone skin. That would be amazing if they actually came out with a moisturizer that we can actually use. Okay, and then the next thing that I would love if they came out with, do you know why I want them to come out with something like this? I want them to come out with like a hydrating toner. Why do I want them to come out with a hydrating toner? Because a lot of people want to try a toner from The Ordinary, but guess what? They always resort to the glycolic acid. And guess what? Glycolic acid is not for everybody. And a lot of people don't know that glycolic acid is not for everybody. They don't know because, you know what I'm saying? They believe that only this one, because for example, people like me who rave about it, everybody, people with dry skin, acne-prone skin, sensitive skin, they want to use it. But guess what? It doesn't work on everybody's skin. Yes, so if The Ordinary had an alternative immediately for people who cannot manage this, then they would choose it. So I would love if The Ordinary came out with a Mandelic Acid toner. A Mandelic Acid toner is going to be a little bit more gentle on certain skin type. You know what I'm saying? So at least if somebody goes on The Ordinary's website and they want to shop, they would see a glycolic acid toner, but they're like, oh, maybe that's not going to work for my skin, but let me choose a Mandelic Acid toner. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying, oh, well, let's chance it, and then maybe the glycolic acid toner doesn't work on your skin. You know what I'm saying? So I think that they should get like a Mandelic Acid toner. And also I would love if they came out with a hydrating toner or essence, because sometimes it's not all about exfoliating, because we don't exfoliate all the times. You know what I'm saying? We have to make sure that we are hydrating, and we have to make sure that we are doing gentle things to our skin. We don't always want to be exfoliating, because the skin doesn't always want to exfoliate. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I knew about a gentle exfoliator earlier on in my skincare routine, I wouldn't just stick to this. I would have this plus my gentle exfoliating ingredient, especially if you're a person that's starting out with skincare. It's your first time starting out with skincare, and usually most people that are using skincare like today, they're going for like The Ordinary skincare. I'm not sure why they go for it, but I guess they go for it because it's affordable. All right, but The Ordinary skincare to me is for people who are more experienced, who have an idea about skincare and mixing formulas and so forth. But the reality is, a lot of people who aren't experienced with skincare, or those who don't have knowledge of skincare, they're always going for The Ordinary because what? It's affordable. But then they don't know like the science behind the products, and they use certain products and it damages their skin. So I think that it's important, it's imperative that The Ordinary comes out with hydrating ingredients to actually help people. You know what I'm saying? People who are new to skincare, basically. And as a result, I want The Ordinary to also come out with a like a oatmeal calming mask, something that's going to calm your skin, because they sell a lot of direct acids. They sell a lot of direct acid, one ingredient formulas, direct acids that can actually irritate your skin. They sell a 32% peeling solution. They sell glycolic acid. They sell retinol. They sell a lot of direct acids. And sometimes using direct acids on your skin, you can get irritation. And guess what? What do you do when you get irritations? What do you do when you get irritations? What does the Ordinary have in place to give people or to offer to people just in case they get irritations? What do they have? The Inkey list has it. An oatmeal calming mask. The Ordinary, you need something that's going to calm the people's skin, like calm my skin whenever I get irritation, and an oatmeal calming mask would be effective. So I would encourage the Ordinary to, I don't know if they're watching, or maybe they won't be watching this, but whatever. I would love, it's my recommendation. And I would love like a calming mask, as I said before. And the last thing that I would also recommend is a black skin friendly SPF. As I said before, the Ordinary has a lot of direct acids, and guess what? When we use a lot of direct acids on our skin, it increases our skin to sun exposure and to sun damage. So what do we need? Especially for dark skinned people, we need a SPF that actually works on our skin. We need an SPF that actually works on the skin. So I would love it if the Ordinary came out with an SPF that is going to be effective on dark skin people of color. Yeah, once you come out with a SPF that works on our skin, automatically it will work on everybody's skin, Caucasian, everybody's skin. We don't want any white cast skin SPF that's not going to work on our skin, because we are supporting the Ordinary too. Dark skin people are supporting the Ordinary, even though some people would say like the Ordinary skincare is not necessarily based, or it wasn't created for people of color. You know what I'm saying? But we use it, we support you, so we would want like an SPF that is going to work on our skin. You have the resources, you have the know-how, you have the technology, you have the knowledge, wisdom, and everything that is necessary to create an SPF for people with dark skin. So I would love it if the Ordinary came out with an SPF for people of color. Definitely. Because since we are using all of these crazy direct acids, we want something to actually protect our skin. Because what's the point if we're going to use all of these acids, all of these direct acids, and then we're not protecting our skin? Because guess what? We can't use the SPF that they sell with the white cast. You know what I'm saying? So these are the products that I would definitely want the Ordinary to really think about coming out with. You've sold your company now to another company, another wealthy company, so I would love it if you invest in some of these products, some of the essence and so forth, hydrating ingredients, so we can encourage people, or I can be encouraged to really hydrate my skin. Because if I wasn't introduced to Korean skincare, then I wouldn't realize that my skincare routine is not about nurturing, it's just all about exfoliate and so forth. So I would love if the Ordinary came out with something like that. And yeah, these are the skincare products that I will continue to use, and these are skincare products from the Ordinary that I would welcome, I would want to see the Ordinary selling. All right, so this has been a mouthful, and your girl is finished talking. We're finally finished with the video. So this is it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and guess what? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I think we're getting close to 7K. So 7K, yeah. So go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Okay? Even share it with the Ordinary. You know what I'm saying? Oh, as my sister is saying over there. But see you in the next one. Bye bye.